Hello, my good people. My name is Fidelis Musioka. This is my new channel, which I plan to use to bring change and inspire people in my community. Having come from a financial background, I will be discussing about many topics involving finance and how we are able to control our finances and manage them for the proper utilization of resources so that we continue providing for ourselves, our families, and to build a country that is, of course, self-sustaining. The purpose of this channel is to bring information home about many things that revolve around finance, which will never be taught in class. And of course, since all of us are workers, are employers, employees, laborers, we all earn money, and therefore it is important that we understand critically proper financial management so that we avoid brokenness and we keep growing wealth every time we get that opportunity. Other than that, this channel is going also to address many issues about life, and the topics will be discussed actually even according to what the subscribers are willing to give or to recommend as important topics of discussion about life and about many things that really do happen in our midst. But just to be clear, we will discuss almost everything except politics in this channel. And therefore, I would want to clear away from politics. And so we just talk about things really which are important to us, because I don't think politics is important to us as such. Leadership is good, and we should not confuse it with politics. And today I want to introduce my very first topic of discussion, actually my first presentation, and that is about how, uh, I mean, simple ways to start a business and let it grow. We all know that it is not easy to start and grow a business to its useful life and to serve the purpose for which it was created. We have seen the collapse of SMEs in our country, and I think it is important for us to understand the reasons why really the SMEs do fail. So I have just 5 do's and don'ts that are very important for any business to grow. Before we really focus on that, I would want to request, if you're watching me or if you're watching this channel, to just press the subscribe button. Just click that button so that you may help this channel to grow and reach as many people as possible, because I believe this is an opportunity for us to change mindsets and to change lives. Now, right away to my very first discussion, simple ways of starting a business venture that would be very successful. That would be very successful. Of course, the first step to having a very successful business venture is saving. You must save a sizable amount of money that is geared towards the success of a business. We all know that you cannot start a business without money. So you need capital. And the best way to start a business is to save your money. I always say that investment is the best form of saving. Investment is continuous saving, in other words. And therefore, we must try to avoid loans as much as possible when our businesses are just starting. So if you want to grow your business, then you must start it properly. because the foundation that you lay down for your business will dictate the proceedings of your business. So if you need the independence to run your business at its infantry stage, then you must have that financial independence for your business. So save money, enough of it, and begin your business with your own money so that you avoid interference or collusion by external forces, creditors who will come, lenders who will come and demand some amount of profit, which would otherwise be plowed back to the business to give it the ability to grow and to increase its value. So save your money and start a business that has a level of financial independence. You can borrow later, but after your business has laid a strong foundation for itself and it is now self-sustaining. So that is the first step. Number two, do not eat from the business. I want to use very simple terms so that we understand. Do not take money from the business. I mean, why would you start a business with the sole intention of eating from the sub business almost immediately? You without paying for what you are taking from the business. Take an example. You have a shop, you've just opened a shop, you had saved money to open a shop, just to sell the fast moving consumer goods. And then the plan is, after you open the shop, now that day, the same day you open the shop, you want to eat the profit that you've made that day. You are effectively ending that business. You are collapsing that business. You are killing that business. So you must not have a business that you want to be eating from it every day from the day you open the business. It's very important that you separate your expenses from the business. If you have to pick anything from the business, then pay for it as a normal customer to the business, just as a regular customer. You must be a regular customer to your business and make payments. If you get milk from your shop, pay for that milk. That is how you're going to sustain that business. But if all the time you're picking anything from the shelves in that business, you want to pay nothing simply because you feel that you're the owner of that business, then you're killing that business. You'd better not have such a business. So avoid as much as you can from eating from your business. If you must pick anything from your business, pay for it. That way you'll be safeguarding your business. Number three, I mean, don't invest all the money that you have. For example, let's say that you have saved 100,000 and you want to open a shop. It will be very dangerous for you. It's going to be a great risk for you to open your business with 100,000, everything that you got. It is important for you to give yourself room to study the market, understand the forces of demand and supply, and then continue ejecting this money slowly by slowly until the business assumes its rightful position and it attains its independence once again. What am I saying? I mean that it is good for you to take a good chunk of 100,000, let's say 50,000, invest that 50,000 in that business that you plan to have. Then observe the performance of the business within a certain duration of time. Then you'll be able to make some corrections. Now, keep on adding the remaining 50,000 slowly by slowly, increasing your stock, increasing uh, your operations, increasing your customers until you feel like now my 100,000 has been used properly. Up to that moment, I can assure you, your business will have grown. What about if you invest all your money, the 100,000, into the business, and after you running that business for a month, you realize that there are so many things that you did wrong. So you will not have time to make corrections because you have already invested everything. So in many cases, you will go back now to borrow. And that borrowing will get you into a very deep ditch. So to get out of that ditch is going to be very difficult for you. And there's only one effective result, that business will collapse. You become insolvent. So invest your money in bits, not all the money. So that as you learn new ideas, as you learn the forces of demand and supply, you're able to increase your investment slowly by slowly until your business has gotten a reputation, a financial independence, and a self-sustaining mechanism. Even so, you'll be able to plow back the profits, understanding that you have built yourself a complete business. Number four, you must be very close to your business yourself. And the reason why I said this is because all of us understand that, for example, in family businesses, you, the father, or the son, and it is your business, or the daughter, and it is your business. Whoever is supposed to own that business should be in that business from its inventory, if possible, for a certain duration of time to understand the nature of the business well. For example, you know the cash flows, right? You know the amount of stock, right? You know the operations of the business, so that if at all you have to bring a third party, you have a very correct or close to the correct, you know, expectation value. It is wrong for you to open a business and allow other people to manage that business, and you only expect them to tell you the truth about the business. Businesses work on honesty and transparency, but this can only happen if the owner of the business understands how the market works. So when you get yourself out of the market and you're relying on other people to report to you, then you're going to have an absolute shocker, because probably if those guys you're working with are untrustworthy, they would want to steal from you. You will never know. So it is important that you be close to your business, participate or partake in matters of its management at its, initial stages, so that you understand how it works. That way, you'll safeguard it, and all the time when things are not working right, you'll be able to know and correct that from your previous experience. Very important. That is very important. And the last one, be patient. This is something that has terribly failed to surface for many people. We are all ambitious. Some of us are overzealous. We are over expectant. We want a business to start today, and in a week's time, in a month's time, then it is performing, a treat. It is working so well. It is making, big, huge, massive profits. That doesn't happen many times. More often, a business will need time to pick up and grow. And therefore, if you want to have a sustainable, a successful business, then you must be patient and allow it to grow by itself as you do your injections until you reach the very level where now that business can sustain you, can sustain itself. Give it time and it will surely grow. Support your business. Make sure that you support it by all means you can. Don't start saying that, I thought that it's going to work after 1 month. I thought it's going to work after 2 months. It may take time, but patience is a virtue that you must have. So I encourage us to always have courage, to be patient. The courage to be patient probably is the greatest asset that you will have if your business must be successful. Learn the business. Be patient. And I think if you do those 5 things, you'll do them or you don't do them, you'll be dictating the tempo of how your business is going to grow. So it is important that we understand. Number one, I said you save your money so that you avoid borrowing or getting loans, which could otherwise be very expensive for your business. And number two, we said that do not eat from your business. All the time, try to have a different expense from your business so that if you must eat from the business, then an item that you've picked from your business, you pay just as a regular customer to that business. And number three, we said do not invest all your money into the business. Allow your business to grow slowly by slowly as you keep on injecting more capital until you reach the very top of your plan. And number four, we said that be very close to your business, try to learn how your business works, so that if you have to bring third parties, there's what you expect from the business. This is to avoid being lied to, fake people, fake employers, fake shopkeepers, fake attendants, who will lead to the collapse of your business. There are people who are very unscrupulous, and to avoid such, it is good that you have to learn the business yourself. Very important. And lastly, be patient. And this one I want to insist, please be patient with your business, and within some duration of time, you'll reap the dividends of your patience. I said it could probably be the single most important thing, the courage to have patience with your business. Otherwise, thank you so very much. I wish you the very best as you go and open your businesses and adopt and apply those 5 very important ways of ensuring that you start, grow a very successful business venture. Thank you so much.